Hi, my name is Lyric, and today we are reacting to Chris Chan, A Comprehensive History, Part 27. First of all, this is the first episode of the series to be on this channel, the Lyric Reacts Media channel, so make sure to subscribe to this channel. I'm trying to get to 100 subs to start out. And, like the videos. I know you like more of these Chris Chan reactions, but we're on to Part 27 now. In the last episode, we introduced, I think it was introduced to, it was last episode, the Wallflower. And the relationship, and that going downhill, as in any other relationship Chris has ever been in. And he had this fake boyfriend who like took her or something that she kind of went along with, and Chris sang a lot of racial slurs basically. And oh yeah, and he said that at the very end he says that he is going away from the internet, and he tells everyone go outside, which is very ironic for him to say. The only time Chris goes outside is when he's sticking his penis in some snow. But yeah, considering that there's about 60 more parts of this series, I have just a slight inclination that Chris is not going to stay to his word and stay off the internet. So we'll see how this goes. Part 27. Go watch the original video, of course, and subscribe to Geno Samuel 2.1, as he's the amazing creator who made this amazing documentary series, probably the most in-depth documentary series of all time. So let's get into this. Chris Chan, A Comprehensive History, Part 27.
What made him this way?
What did make him this way?
What is the attraction? What keeps us fascinated? This is the story of Chris Chan.
Part 27. The Roman numerals are starting to look ridiculous.
On March 22nd, 2010, Christian uploaded a video onto YouTube concerning his dissatisfaction with a recent voice actor change in the cartoon series The Cleveland Show. This was posted around 36 hours after his proclamation to leave the internet.
Anyway, it's just been a bad day for me.
That's so hilarious, dude. He's like, okay guys, I'm leaving the internet for good. 36 hours later, okay guys, I had to come back. They changed the voice actor on The Cleveland Show. This is serious news.
Still suffering with lingering heartaches from what happened recently. And also, another thought, I just feel like
He always takes off the glasses.
The Cleveland Show, I liked Nia Long a lot better as the voice of Roberta Tubbs.
Shout out Amy Udoka.
I give a damn about this Reagan Gomez, what's her name? Her voice is just too high pitched and just does not fit the character as best as Nia Long did. Seth and Mike Henry would Seth MacFarlane and Mike Henry would do themselves a big favor by putting Nia Long back as the voice of Roberta. Anyway, it's just food for thought for today, so
just food for thought.
That.
On March 25th, Chris wrote the complaint directed at Sony, displeased with the recent optional downloadable Sonic the Hedgehog costume pack for customizing the appearance of Little Big Planet characters. He voiced his annoyance at not being able to make his own Sonic and Rose Chew costumes with the options with which he was provided. By this time, the sysop of the Wikipedia had regained control of the website, which was still in a state of disarray in the wake of the Asperpedia 4's spree of vandalism. Chris regained access to the site as well, and posted some comments condemning advertisements for a so-called
November 20th, my third birthday.
Now approved Sonichu Issue 0, and began to occasionally go back to the site to revert some vandalized pages. On March 28th, frustrated with his virginity, Christian made a video denouncing the concept of abstinence.
Just a thought.
Denouncing the thought of abstinence? When you thought he'd be a big fan of it?
If you're just learning about it, abstinence is nothing but crap.
I thought you were like a super religious guy. That's why you hate gay people. It's because you're like the super religious dude. But you're like abstinence is just horrible. I mean, you're kind of you're celibate yourself, involuntary celibate. So I don't know why the hell he's denouncing this.
If fact, if I had the
Baloney.
opportunity, I would. If I was in an assembly, I would stand right up in my chair and I would say, "Fuck up, fuck abstinence."
Ironic.
Shout right to the choir. I mean, because if you got abstinence, then what you get? End up being an adult virgin, or even worse,
Imagine.
senior citizen
Can you imagine being an adult virgin?
virgin, and that is like a hell to most anybody. And you can
I'm sure
tell
you
that
have
I,
experience.
Mr. Wesley Chandler, provoke you to say, "Fuck abstinence." Updates are
Alright
coming
then.
on the Wikipedia soon. And do not buy any of the
Chris is like, trust me, I have practiced and cannot recommend.
books anywhere on the internet.
Quote unquote
because
books.
I have not approved of any such books. And I'm not getting and I'm not seeing a penny out of that. So if there's anything that I'm not seeing a penny out of, books or DVDs, yeah, do not buy. Otherwise, with like, dolls, toys, backpacks, that sort of small thing, yeah, that's fine. That's okay. I'll approve that. Anyway, everybody else, have a good day.
As the month of March concluded, the webmaster of the Quickie still had not removed any information regarding the people in Christian's real life, as had been requested. On April 1st and 2nd, Chris retaliated by vandalizing some sections of the website, writing comments
God.
delegitimizing the site, and correcting any misconceptions that visitors of the site may have of him. His changes were quickly reverted after being archived. Around April 4th, Chris made a new account on the online dating website OkCupid under the username Chris C. Sonichu. The earliest known version of his
course.
profile was very similar, from 18 to 21.
Is it still going
He
only
wrote his
white?
self-summary both in English and in Spanish to the best of his ability.
Has he abandoned the the only white girls thing? Has he expanded his dating pool?
Perhaps in an effort to appear more mature, he omitted any mention of his virginity and presented himself wearing a cap, sleeveless shirt, and denim vest, a drastically different outfit from his usual striped, colorful attire.
Looking cool, man.
He also listed a personals ad
Should've listed him when he had the
Cafe
goatee.
under the nickname Direct to Sex. On this profile, Chris seemingly gave up on his dream to find true love, instead seeking a purely physical encounter. I am an
Alright.
honest, compassionate gentleman with a good sense of humor. I am looking for good times with a woman. I'm not getting any younger. I would like a 21 to 28-year-old woman with a pretty face.
He's up
a
his
sexy,
age,
slim
from 18 to
average
21.
body, and an honest and compassionate personality. Show me your honest and sweet interest and love, and I'll show you a good time. Hit me up with an email with your photo and digits, and I will respond quickly in suit. Smokers, overweights, blacks, and liars need not apply.
Nope, definitely has not expanded the dating pool. Dating pool has not been expanded. Oh my god. The worst part of this is he didn't add the Oxford comma.
His new dating profiles were quickly
Yeah, I mean that's just goddamn. The racism and homophobia is so crazy.
found by trolls. And on April 5th, Chris was contacted by Hook Cafe user Jackie Romy, whose profile strongly coincided with Christian's preferences for a partner. This was yet another persona created by the private villa of corrupted citizens. Jackie sent him an email asking about video games and also commented that he was cute. Chris excitedly responded, listing all his favorite video games to play, and suggested that they should meet up in person as soon as possible for a chance for Jackie to play with him in addition to his games. A day later, taking into account Jackie's sexual career, he asked her if she had been recently checked for sexually transmitted diseases. She answered, revealing that she had been with only 6 men and was free of STDs. When asked, Christian confessed that he was a virgin and also happened to be STD-free. Despite his inexperience, he claimed that he was confident in his abilities after watching a considerable amount of porn. In his next exchange, he
That's okay. I don't even know what to comment on that. That's yeah. I don't think that prepares you very well. Not gonna lie, don't think that prepares you very well, man.
detailed in great length his schooling history, internet fame, disclosed the Wikipedia to her, and explained his woes concerning Michael Snyder, manager of the game place, stating that he was banned from the establishment largely because Snyder did not allow Christian to connect his Nintendo Wii to the free-to-use TV set. He mentioned that he was feeling confident and would soon go to the game and
What
hobby
great things
store
to mention
buy
on
and
that
sell
to a
the man
woman
with
you're trying to date.
manager once and for all. On April 9th, Christian's listing on the Hook Cafe was removed by moderators, possibly as a result of the many troll accounts that were created in order to message him. Jackie encouraged Christian to take a camera with him when he went to confront Snyder at the game place, claiming that it would offer security in case the manager lied about his account of the events, when in truth, Chris was told this because the PVCC knew this would result in an entertaining video for the trolls' amusement. On April 11th, he informed
Great.
her that he went to the game and hobby store after church, breaking the law by trespassing. But after an employee informed Chris
Ruh-roh.
that Snyder wasn't present and threatened to call the police, Christian left the premises. He promised to return the following day, knowing that the manager would be there. He also made plans
Oh God,
with Jackie
he's here
for
for,
a
he's gonna
date,
go for his
revealing
revenge.
that he hoped their encounter would swiftly lead to something special. On April 12th, Christian returned to the game place, recording the audio of the event with a concealed camera on his person.
4:34 p.m., Monday, April 12, 2010. I am about to go into the game, comic, and hobby place. Also sell toys there.
We're gonna see a great battle take place here. AKA Chris gonna yell at some people and get immediately kicked out.
Almost a year ago, when I was banned from the store in June of 2008.
It's only been 2 years. This guy is still
Who banned me was,
pressed.
his name was Michael Snyder, possibly a Jew considering the last name. Nothing bad against the Jews, but I'm just throwing it out there.
What? Why? Why was that brought up? Just throwing it out there? Wait, that's literally that Kanye clip. That is quite literally exactly the Kanye clip. That's so funny. That's literally the Kanye clip of him going, I'm not gonna state, the race or anything, of the doctor, or the race or religion or anything of the doctor. It's not important. It was a Jewish doctor. Yeah. Why the casual anti-Semitism from Chris? Is there anyone this guy is not oppressive towards, man? I don't understand. God damn, he just pulls this out of here, man. He just pulls these out of his hat. Yeah, I didn't even know that she was in there, dude. It's like, what?
Alright, so here I go. Hello, I'm here to see Michael.
Chris encounters Snyder, who is in the middle of fixing a remote control car while talking with someone. Chris waits until he finishes.
Hello, Michael. I see you're looking well. Haven't changed much since for the past almost 2 years. And yeah, it has been almost 2 years since what happened June 2008. But I came back hoping that we put that behind us. And come on. I mean,
No.
it has
Very
almost-
quick, no. Just get the hell out of here, dude. What did Chris do that was so bad that this guy had to be kicked out for so long, and this guy is not even considering bringing him back, dude. Not even considering. There has to have been some part of the story that Chris has been leaving out that we don't know of, how the hell this happened.
2 years, and it's just been on my mind for so long. Can't we just forgive and forget? Come on, I have this weight on my back. And I have really missed coming here. I'm a better person.
How much now is we gonna get, man?
Come on, dude.
No, you need to leave now.
How can you be so heartless? You're obviously not as mean as one of those trolls I've been dealing with.
Of course, gotta bring up the trolls.
Obviously, you had something against me, aside from the Wii incident. I just would like to know what. Come on, give me a break. Alright, fine, I'll leave. But I hope that God will forgive you for being so heartless and cruel, Michael Snyder.
He probably will. Probably, man.
During the confrontation, Snyder called the police, but they arrived after Christian had departed. Later that day, Christian
Damn.
uploaded the video on YouTube.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, she's just so used to Chris coming here. It's just like, okay, man, let me just get the police, get this guy the hell out of here, man.
Urging his followers in the video description to troll and harass Michael Snyder.
Oh,
Snyder
great.
himself left 2 comments on the aforementioned video, stating
Wow.
that the officers told him that he had no recourse for pressing charges.
That's crazy that Michael Snyder is actually in the comments of his videos. Crazy. Yeah, probably Snyder, knowing the full history now, knowing if he actually knows his channel and knowing all this history, probably makes a lot of sense for him to, get kicked out of this. If he actually does know the history of all this, and for him to just know that to not forgive him for anything or anything. That's crazy. He actually left a comment there.
Against Chris's trespassing and inciting mass harassment. Instead of the slew of provocation encouraged by Chris, Snyder was greeted by a great number of calls of support and congratulations for his display of level-headed authority.
Great.
Soon after, Vivian G uploaded a YouTube video she made in the style of cartoon series South Park, utilizing the audio of Christian and Snyder's conversation to depict the scene visually.
That's actually a genius idea, because it doesn't really play out like a scene from South Park or something.
Later
That's
came
funny.
upon this video and commented that he greatly enjoyed it. However, he stated that on his way out of the gameplace, he showed
Raffle.
Snyder his middle finger and requested that Vivian change her video to reflect that. The following day, he posted
Alright.
a text image on the Wikipedia, which
I like Snyder just going with it, and everyone being like, this is pretty accurate. This guy's fucking crazy. He keeps going up to my fucking place and shit. And just, working with the community.
that Snyder was cruel and heartless, gave away his personal contact information, and encouraged his fans to contact him in order to convince him to forgive Christian. In the meantime, Jackie and Chris continued to email each other. She stated that she...
Hey Chris, so I just watched the video. Honestly, I'm a little bothered how you're gonna firstly, a Jew. Why did you do that? You said his name. I mean, he was possibly a Jew, as if that was a bad thing. What does that mean? And then on your way out, you shouted Jew at him. What the hell was that about? And it sure didn't sound like he was being mean or anything, like you said he would. He was just standing his ground. Can you explain to me your history with the gameplays a bit better? Feels like you're not telling me everything. Okay, yeah, just the anti-Semitism just came out of nowhere, man. Anyone he doesn't like, he meets like one person he doesn't like and just decides to just be offensive towards whatever they are, but then he just kind of keeps that. He doesn't like, once that person is no longer with him, he doesn't stop doing it. He just kind of keeps being offensive and being prejudiced against those people. It just doesn't make any sense.
He was angered by Christian's childish conduct at the gameplace and also expressed concern over his excessive free time, encouraging him to work harder at getting Sonichu published or learning how to play the guitar. In addition, Jackie asked him to make a video showcasing his alleged sexual prowess, with Chris likening his performance style of cunnilingus to the act of licking an ice cream cone. On April 16th, Chris arrived at Charlottesville Fashion Square.
We're gonna get more of that damn leaked videos, goddammit.
For his and Jackie's date. She never showed up, and later told him in an email that according to her account of events, she was the one waiting for Chris who never showed up. They remained optimistic about meeting up again sometime in the future, though Jackie was growing doubtful about his willingness to seek employment and further pestered him about making a video demonstrating his oral sex capabilities for her. Chris declined making the video, citing the numerous times in his past when upon sending intimate videos and photos to...
Oh my god, he's actually learned something. He has taken something that's happened to him and has learned from doing it. Oh my god, this is the first time in 27 episodes. 27 episodes that this has happened. Oh my god, Lord Almighty, praise Allah. It's finally happened. He has actually learned from a mistake he has made.
To online girlfriends, they would soon leak onto the internet. He instead asked her to explore the quickie, prefacing that even though the narrative tone of the website was insulting and demeaning, there was truth to the content presented there. Jackie came back, reporting on what she had discovered. She expressed grave concern over his treatment of past sweethearts, saying that he moved on from one to the other.
Why would you... The quickie has so much information on you. If you're trying to sleep with someone, bro, why would you show them the quickie? There's so much negative stuff about you there, man. So much, man.
Incredibly quickly, even when some have apparently died, referring to Panda Halo. She also accused him of lying when he declared that he never cheated on Ivy, forgetting about his so-called affair with Vanessa Hudgens. She demanded evidence for his commitment to her.
Dude, this guy, this guy can't even resist the urge to cheat on the fake girlfriends he has. It's fucking insane, dude.
On April 19th, Chris finally conceded and made a video titled "For JR Eyes Only," which
Oh
showed
God,
how he would
no.
pleasure Jackie and shared it privately, only with her.
Oh no.
Yeah, let me apologize for,
Remember when I said he learned his lesson? I appear to have been incorrect.
yeah, that thing, for even leading you to the quick key. I just wanted to let you know about, what happened to me before. I just felt concerned about that. But, and then with that, reading what you read on Ivy's page, yeah, I was wrong. I forgot one detail of that detail. Yeah, it was, supposedly
What?
I was talking to,
Supposedly, allegedly, guys. Allegedly, according to rumors, I was talking to Vanessa Hutchins.
Vanessa Hudgens. It was like coming on to me really, really well online, and I
Really well. Why I have to specify she was coming on to you really well? Okay, guys. I know I cheated, but like, guys, she was doing a really good job of seducing me.
had my
That's actually the funniest excuse I've ever heard in my life, dude. That's so funny. Oh, good.
self-restraint as best as I could for a long time.
Something as best as I could. I couldn't hold myself, guys. It was physically impossible.
And then she just kind of talked me into it a little bit. Ignore that.
Who knows about editing videos
Anyway,
anymore?
yeah, I did make a video apologizing to Ivy for that. At least, I can man up and admit when I made such a mistake as that. And that was in the past. And I'm sorry, I did not mean to lie to you, I swear. I just forgot that one detail. Anyway, as for that, quote-unquote Vanessa Hudgens, actually, was actually in reality this Spanish dude I know, Joshua Martinez. Yeah, he was just basically he was pretending to be Vanessa that whole time, and it ticks me off, that guy. Nurse, that's nurse.
Those little grunts he does every time he's mad.
But anyway, with that put aside, I'm gonna show you some ways on how I can.
Why would you start off a video like this with a whole apology? These feel like these should be two very separate videos sent at very different times. Like, how are you gonna start off, guys? I've made a severe and continuous lapse of my judgment. But anyway, here's how I can eat you out. Like, what? The tonal shift is just crazy.
Pleasure you orally, okay?
Okay.
I got
Oh God, please don't show us it, please.
Give you some finger play. Lots of fingers. But yeah, I could be like.
What is that? Why are you going sideways? What? Buddy, what are you doing?
Ah, you lick your pretty little click there. Get for your pussy.
The fuck am I
Fun part.
watching, dude?
I can roll my tongue.
Roll your tongue? That's a new strategy, Cotton. I've never seen that strat before, honestly. I gotta respect the innovation.
Can you imagine that?
You're not meant to go inside, buddy.
I got other ideas as well, but I just can't think of them right now. But hopefully that's not good enough for starters.
You can't think of the ideas, you don't have ideas, what?
Yeah, I have been under confusion for a little while, but seriously, Ivy, I really do want you.
Ivy? That's not her name, is it?
And I do love you, and I care about you.
You love her? What?
And I pray that
Are you
this
just trying to sleep
video
with her? We
does
just
not
met her a few
fall
days
into
ago.
the trolls. And also, another thing to make up for this, I'll review another thing about myself. I actually do have a bit of a belly, but also with that, man boobs.
Why would you...
I'm not.
You're trying to get with this girl. Why are you saying this information? Brother, we could infer that, buddy. We can look at you.
I'm telling you this in strictest confidence that you will not laugh at me. But while I walk, they do bounce, so I have to.
What? What? Why? Why are you voluntarily giving up this information? This is the story of his whole life so far. That can be summed up in that sentence. Why are you giving up all this information? You don't have to say any of this, man. You don't have to say any of this. This structure of this video makes no sense. Start off. I've made a severe and continuous lapse of my judgment. Anyway, here's these tongue tricks I can pull off. Anyway, guys, so basically I do in fact have titties that bounce. What? What is the structure of this video? It makes no sense. What?
So I wear a sports bra. Works very
He's
good.
still
Keeps
wearing
up and
sports
down.
bras. Okay, buddy.
I'm a 42 plus. Hopefully we can move on and resume our relationship with the
Why? Why would you have to say any of this, man? You don't have to say any of this.
Love you.
Yeah, you said the right name that time. You actually called her Ivy earlier.
Talk to you later. Meet up soon.
You'd never even
Upon
seen her, and
watching
you
it,
claim you
she
love her.
angrily confronted Chris because he accidentally called her Ivy, trying to make him confess that he didn't truly love her. Chris told her that he regretted informing her about the quickie and his internet business, and suggested that they should go their separate ways, as the relationship was turning out to be less than ideal for him. Jackie wrote that she was
Okay.
above all most mad at him for his laziness, unwillingness to improve himself, and his disregard for the women in his life.
Right.
Nevertheless, she decided that she was still open for the possibility of a relationship if he started behaving like a man. Christian decided that it would be best if they ended the discussion, coming to the conclusion that he never truly loved her. Jackie accused him of only being after sex, and even so, highlighted the fact that when she was hinting at getting physically involved, Chris ultimately put in more effort in playing video games rather than responding to her advances. He accused her of branding him
Yeah.
asexual. "You do not know me, woman. I love women over video games. I cannot help
The
my
random
social
capitalization
problems
always.
for my autism, or that I am one who misinterprets social cues, am sometimes unable to predict or understand the outcoming emotions or reactions to my actions.
That does not. No. No, 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 no. That is. None of your actions have been because of that. None of your actions. Autism does not cause you to cheat on your girlfriend, ignore sexual advances. Maybe she was being subtle with them, but I think she was being pretty obvious. You know, tell her about your previous. Tell her about. Just randomly mention how you have man boobs. Why would you autism does not explain any of your actions, okay? It can explain a lot of it, but none of the actions that she's going at you for are because of that. Absolutely not, man.
Can't help my own mental problems that sometimes misguide me. Ugh, send your complaints to your letters to the editor section." This was the end of Chris and Jackie's exchanges for the time being. Jackie soon uploaded their email correspondences and his oral demonstration video onto the Quickie. At the same time, a troll who went by the name Sydney Kirch began contacting Chris via email, allegedly
the most
mistaking
2000
him
looking
for
woman I've
another
ever seen in
Chris
my
she had
life.
met at the game place. After a few email exchanges, they shared pictures of each other and both expressed interest in meeting up sometime in the future. To describe himself to her, he copied and pasted his profile from OkCupid. Sydney likewise offered up her own biography to him. After failing to receive any email replies from Chris, she decided to call him.
Hey, is this Christian Weston Chandler?
Yeah,
It's from Sydney. Oh my god,
Yeah.
I wanted to speak to you. I'm so happy.
yeah.
She British?
Sorry, go on.
Yeah, I have received your emails, and upon my recollection, I don't recall talking to you through email before you sent me the email recently, so I am uncertain about things. So forgive me for being skeptical.
Oh no, that's okay. Do you remember?
No,
I
No,
went to the game.
I don't.
I mistook you for someone else.
yeah.
Look, anyway, hey, look, you sent me a picture. I really liked your picture. You were very, very handsome. Have you ever been told that?
Yeah, I haven't told that.
I have been told that.
Yeah,
Yes,
I'm
yes,
not
yes.
surprised.
I am very
I'm
cool
not surprised.
and handsome.
Yeah, let me ask you.
I mean, I'm sure you're
how
drowning in
old are
women.
I'm 19.
You're 19. Okay.
Yeah.
So, yeah, so at this point, you want to hook up with me or something?
Yeah, I would really like that.
And
Yes,
possibly
I
start
would.
a potential relationship.
I would, wow, I tell you what, if you would date me, that would be really, really
See-
impressive.
See, him being terrible talking to women in a situation like this, that makes sense with autism, right? That 100% makes sense. But the actions he's doing are not excused by that at all.
You're a very attractive man, and I'm really nothing special, so.
Around this time, dismayed by the lack of a sweetheart, Chris decided to advertise himself as a male escort under the alias Carlos Chantor. He tried to apply to Charlottesville's Naughty and Nice
What?
escort service, but was rejected. He then printed out and discreetly passed around cards advertising himself. How exactly he went
yes.
about this is
That's-
unclear. He also created a profile
Cards?
page on escorts.com under the Carlos Chantor name. Experience
yes.
for her pleasure. Hey ladies, I am a cool dude to hang with.
Cool
and I
dude.
can make you feel good emotionally and show you a fun time. I enjoy a lot of things.
I don't think if you're getting an escort, you're looking for someone to make you feel good emotionally, man. Not gonna lie to
I'll
you.
let you know when it's going too far. Give me a call to hook up. 434 area code only. Available as an accommodating male, master/slave, model,
What?
masseuse, stripper/dancer, escort. He failed to receive any messages, and his scheme ultimately failed.
Big
On
sad.
April 23rd, Christian uploaded an unusual video in which he confidently displays his sports bra in honor
Yeah.
of Autism Awareness Month.
What is autism?
That, I don't think the... Man, I don't know. Maybe I'm missing some... I don't know why you're proudly displaying your sports bra while saying to support... I mean, I've never seen another autistic person wearing a sports bra for their man boobs, I gotta say. So I don't know if that's really representative of the community. Not gonna lie to you.
Autism is a disorder of neural
Just reading the
development
Wikipedia page.
characterized by impaired social interaction and communication, and by restricted and repetitive behavior. These signs all begin before a child is 3 years old. Autism affects information processing in the brain by altering
Just in case you didn't know what the brain was.
how their synapses connect and organize. How this concern is not well understood. And by the way, I got the information I printed out here from autismspeaks.org.
Oh
and
god,
Wikipedia
what a
page for
fantastic
autism.
website.
Christian reads out in length the Wikipedia entry for autism.
Although children with autism usually appear physically normal, odd repetitive motions may set them apart from other children. Some children and other individuals repeatedly flap their arms or walk on their toes. Some
I do that one. I walk on my toes.
As children, individuals with autism might spend hours lining up their cars and trains in a certain way, rather than using them for pretend play. If someone moves one of the toys, the children may be tremendously upset. Many children with autism need and demand absolute consistency in their environment.
These are all true.
A slight change in routine, such
He's
as
speaking
meal
facts.
times, dressing, take a bath, and going to school at a certain time or by the same routes, can be extremely stressful, unless the child has made apparent that the change is okay and acceptable. Repetitive behavior sometimes takes the form of a persistent, intense preoccupation. These strong interests may be unusual because of their content or because of the intensity of the interest. Treatment for autism is very intensive, comprehensive undertaking that involves the child's entire family and a team of professionals.
We really need you to read this, Chris, you know. There's no way I would get this information anywhere else.
It may include parental training for the child under supervision of a professional. Some programs are delivered in a specialized center, classrooms, or preschool. But as for me though, I highly recommend mainstreaming. Let them go through normal life. I mean, yeah, give them a special treatment while they're young, but when you get them in elementary or middle school or high school, mainstream is the way to go. Make sure you find yourself a good social teacher teaching
probably-
you how to cope. And as you may have noticed,
Well,
I am
yeah, okay.
standing here today
I guess not that bad in my opinion.
topless, as you might say. I do this in defense and in protest.
In protest.
Because every time I see a male individual who goes around, runs around, or exercises shirtless, it is very offensive to me, and I do not appreciate that.
Okay.
And I'm sure there is offensive to a lot of other people as well. As a matter of fact, if I could, I would say that I would make a law.
How many times
that
have you
would
been shirtless on the
require all
internet,
male
Chris?
individuals to wear a sports bra while they are out exercising or working if they insist on being shirtless.
What if I don't have man boobs? I'm gonna wear a sports bra. It's just gonna be flapping
Come
there.
on, dudes, get with the program. Nobody wants to see these nips. and thinks of our loves of history. I leave you all with that.
So Chris is the opposite of free the nip. He says we should both hide our nips.
You have yourselves a pleasant
Okay.
day.
In celebration of Autism Awareness Month, an advertisement stating that high-functioning autism and Asperger's syndrome were the same condition appeared on the Wikipedia.
What? Yoko Ono autism ambassador. Okay then. Yeah, okay.
Christian promptly replaced it with his own version, clearly stating that Asperger's is completely unrelated to autism.
They're
Charles
not.
then conceived the
They are
character
related,
Laurie,
buddy.
who was a supposed volunteer worker, well experienced with autism, who happened to happen upon Chris's misguided anti-Asperger's ads on his website. She emailed him attempting to clarify that the medical distinction between high-functioning autism and Asperger's would soon be officially removed, and they would both be declared as mild forms of autism. Chris emailed her back in anger. I disagree, and I personally do not care for Asperger's at all. People
Why,
think
man?
Asperger's should steal the reputation that autism has earned over the number of years.
The
I
reputation, the legacy of autism. Ah, yes.
Do not get me started with Asperger's. It is my second least favorite word ever, the first being naive. And I do not
Ah, yes. This guy hates being called naive. This guy will say the actual N-word before he says the N-word naive.
give a crap about what scientists may or may not
No, wait, this guy just openly says the N-word, and then he's just gonna censor the word crap.
have found there either. In my view, Asperger's is not autism. He continued to defend his controversial stance. For your information, the fact of Asperger's being different from autism and of it trying to steal the light is of my own idea. I will never conform to such a blasphemous link of any kind between the two, and I'm certainly not going to change the
What does he think
religious text.
Asperger's is?
Those with Asperger's are welcome to find their own cure. Just announce any so-called links between it and autism, or never bring it up around me ever again. Laurie requested to speak with his caretaker, but Christian stated that he had never had one, nor did he have a need for one, citing his achievements in school as proof. Laurie expressed concern over his hatred of those with Asperger's syndrome, but ultimately could not come to resolve as he stopped replying to her. On April 24th, Cogsdev
Great.
deleted numerous Sonichu pages from the Wikipedia, apparently due to copyright infringement. She subsequently updated the blog, taking on the role of Christian. I deeply apologize for the few updates. My PC has been on having some virus issues, and I currently cannot log into my account. However, I have completed issue 11, and I hope y'all are looking forward to the reboot on issue 12 that will come very shortly. Thank y'all for your patience. After a lack of new pages of issue 11, the sysop of the Wikipedia uploaded an entirely troll-created Sonichu issue 11, copying
Oh,
Chris's
great.
hand-drawn style and continuing the dark tone.
This is a pretty good recreation of his drawing
The story
style.
mostly concerned the brutal deaths of most of the main characters. 2 days later, Chris discovered the new Sonichu issue on his site
fucking picture,
and
man.
replaced the pages with a message stating that the book was yet to be completed, singling out lack of inspiration for his failure to update the comic. He further attempted to convince his fans in a blog post that the comic was clearly not his doing, since the drawing style was not his own, and that none of the Sonichu children were dead. On April 28th, Christian made a post on GameFAQs.com concerning the soon-to-be-released PlayStation 3 game Mod Nation Racers, a kart racing game focusing on user customization. He misunderstood the marketing of the game on various websites, thinking that the random mystery packs were predetermined if purchased from certain sources. He signed his post with a link to the Wikipedia. On May 1st, 2010, Sydney called Chris again, but little did she know, Chris was learning how to spot troll attempts.
Oh no,
It's,
he cut him out.
Hey, how you going?
Yeah, I'm doing. Listen, I know about you and your little game. I've read the troll forum. You're actually in Australia. You cannot fool me anymore. Goodbye.
Yeah,
Dang.
I am Australian.
With the loss of a future with Jackie, Chris was once again free to search for a partner. Since the
So we got a little bit more. So he did kind of learn for something there. He got one before they got him.
cafe was likely off limits for him, he drastically modified his OkCupid profile, emphasizing the importance he placed on having sex as soon as possible. In
Great.
his
Well,
email,
can we read over
emphasizing
this
the
profile here?
importance he pla-
I am at heart. I have a comic book series. I would enjoy the company of a beautiful woman who likes some of the things I do. I also like to have fun when I am able to and do acts of kindness when possible. I graduated from high school on the honor roll. He always mentions that, on the honor roll. I graduated from Piedmont, Virginia Community College with a degree and a certification in computer-aided drafting and design. When it comes to what I can offer, I can seriously promise care, respect, empathy, and love. Ah, yes, clearly things we've seen from Chris this entire series to display. I think that most women deserve the world, and I would do my best to give it to them. I'm looking for a woman who is honest and will love me for me. A woman with a happy, positive personality, young at heart, pretty, 21 to 28 years old, lives in or around the Charlottesville or Ruckersville, both in the thought someone came in, both in the state of Ruckersville, both in the state of Virginia areas, smoke-free, and of course, non-black and single. Okay, and then now in Spanish, great.
as soon as possible. In his list of 6 things he could never do without, he listed 8 things, 3 of which were sex. You should message me if you
Great.
can meet me in person within 2 days of first communication, and that you are able to call me and accept
You
calls
can't
from
live without sex, but he has for 28 years now?
from me, as well as if you are A, 21 to 28 years old, B, not black, no personal offense, C,
No personal
not
offense,
a
guys.
smoker, D, honest, compassionate, and pretty, E, no taller than 5'10".
Dang,
F,
no tall.
single.
Dude, you're not gonna get women. If you've gone 27 years without getting women, you cannot have standards like this. You cannot be talking like. Do you know how many okay, we just brought out all tall women, all. Well, why specifically not black women? He's like. He's not even going like not has to be white. No, he's like, okay, Mexican, perfectly fine. Asian, I'll do. But specifically black women, we're just cutting out. I'll even do Jewish women, even though I hate I think the guy from the game place is I don't know, Jewish pig or whatever.
G, reside in or around Charlottesville or Ruckersville, Virginia. And H, you like to get to know me better in person, share a pleasant conversation, etc. And if you are cool with getting to the bedroom as quickly as right after the first date.
Damn.
On May 3rd, Panda Halo sent a surprise email to Chris, letting him know that she still cared for and worried about him. She directed him to a page on the Quickie, which allegedly showed how Clyde Cash and his buddies installed a mod chip on Christian's PlayStation 3's Wi-Fi antenna, which had been
Great.
transmitting personal data to the trolls for years. Believing the info presented to him, Chris took it upon himself to deal with the issue.
He's gonna
The
smash his
so-called mod
PS3.
chip
Oh
was in
no.
fact merely the Wi-Fi antenna, and by removing it, Chris believed that it prevented the trolls from hacking into his PS3 account and collecting personal data. He proudly showcased the alleged bug he removed in a video uploaded on May 5th.
Hey, yo, Dro.
Just broke his
you got
PS3, I'm
nothing
pretty
going
sure.
on for you, 'cause you know what?
That's just cruel, man.
I removed it. The Wi-Fi antenna. It gone. You ain't getting my PS3 anymore. You bunch of dumbasses. And yeah,
What is the
I
accent
do
he's
put
doing?
a bit of dough on my grill. But you know what? I'm no different from y'all. 'Cause I like the pimp ride.
Oh, he's doing a black accent. Great. That's what he's doing.
I'm out. Peace.
After realizing that the antenna was not a bug at all, he informed the rest of the trolls by pretending to be a troll himself who was staying across the street from Christian's house, creating a new account on the Quickie under the username Jenkins Jinkies. On May 8th,
At least the more
Christian attended
creative,
an extreme
you know,
action sports event
undercover.
at John Paul Jones Arena after winning 4 free tickets in a phone-in contest on the radio. Unfortunately, he wasn't able to find any willing person to go with him, so he ended up selling the 3 extra tickets and went to the event by himself. He was seated next to an affectionate couple, which only increased his sense of loneliness and sent him into a depressed state.
Big
After
sad.
returning home, he
Big
made a
sad.
video explaining his belief
God
that the
damn.
people of Greene
Can we get
County
some
have
lighting
been
in here,
conspiring
please?
against him since the early 90s,
Wait,
explaining
what?
his belief that to a depressed state. After returning home, he made
Get some
a
lighting on
video
this guy?
explaining his belief that the people of Greene County have been conspiring against him since the early 1990s.
I send this message.
It's a big conspiracy. This guy, the entire thing of Greene County has been conspiring against this man for nearly 20 years.
To all the people that were of the Greene County School Board and such during the 1990s,
He's like out of breath. What was he doing?
because threatening to put me in a mental institution.
He looks like one of those people they have when they like ask to remain anonymous.
That was pretty much why we had to run away and move to Chesterfield County. And I had a better life over there. I had so many friends over there in high school. And I was just sad to leave when after I graduated, because I had to leave all my friends. I had the good life, but we were forced to move back here. You people of Green County, you could not have left me and my family alone. You had to go and pay off the realtors just so this house here could not have been sold. Because if it had been sold, we would have been able to stay in Chesterfield County. And I would have had a happier life over there than right now than how I'm feeling. Because we were forced to move back here because of you goddamn people who were afraid of autistic individuals.
Afraid?
You individuals would know who you are. I wish my family and I did not have to move back here. I wish we could have stayed in Chesterfield County because I had the better life there. And we were doing well, but you had to drag us down. You had to make us unable to sell our house here. And you had to force my family to move back here. Well, I was okay, and I have a couple of friends, and I'm better off with stuff. That stuff is no good if I don't have many friends to share it with.
This part actually is pretty sad.
It all just went downhill. I bet even Greene County had something to do with influencing that goddamn Michael Snyder to see
Great.
any
Of course.
recourse or anything like that to make him pretend to have a reason to kick me out, quote unquote, scaring his customers away. You goddamn greedy Snyder.
Greedy?
If I
What?
stayed just for county, I would have been a whole lot better off. I wish you would have let us sell our house here. We could have stayed there. I wish we did not have to move back to. I wish we did not have to move back here nearly 10 years ago. Laugh all you want, trolls. Because I don't give a damn.
What,
You're
bro?
all just immature, naive,
This is the worst quality video I've ever seen in my life.
soulless.
Naive, that's a big word from him.
You don't care about others. You only care about yourselves. You only care about getting your own laughs and kicks because you don't have your own social life. You threatened me from trying to seek one of my own by scaring me on the internet and whatnot. And Clank Cash, you can all go to hell.
How long is the Clyde Cash battle gonna last, dude? I feel like it's gonna last the entire series at this rate.
And all
It's go on for
people
years
that
and
work
years.
for Green County School Board turn into spit. Hell.
Hell.
And Michael Snyder, I hope you go to hell too.
He didn't do anything, man. He didn't do anything.
But for everybody else, peace.
Michael Snyder himself left a YouTube comment for the video.
Great.
When I go to hell, I will hold the door open for you, if not too busy giving tours. I can't believe I've spent all these years conspiring to make your life more miserable than your fossilized parents could ever dream of. Oh wait, I wasn't doing that. I've been too busy living my own life. I remember you as a child creeping out to all the other Pokemon kids, including my own, because even 10 years ago, you were an angry, unsportsmanlike punk. Signed, that goddamn Michael Snyder.
That was... Holy fuck. That was an amazing comment, dude. Dude got his ass. Oh my God, that was a scolding ass comment, man. Oh my
With his
god.
recent outbursts concerning his
Fuck.
mistreatment in Greene County, the falsified Sonichu issue, and his stubborn stance against Asperger's syndrome, it appeared that Chris was desperately trying to cling to his version of reality in order to escape the depressing truth that he was still a virgin with a desperate desire for a mate. And since he no longer fled into his comics for comfort, he had to learn how to fend for himself in a world not his own.
Once again, ending with an epic, more deep speech talking about the overall state of Chris by Gino Samuel at the end, as he always does with these. And that is the end of part 27. I think it's gonna get a little bit better here. Okay. So yeah, Chris. It's going more off the deep end. He's just hates Asperger's syndrome. He randomly became anti-Semitic. I don't know where that came out of. The duel with Michael Snyder got a lot more interesting this episode. We learning that Michael Snyder actually leaving comments on the videos, leaving that amazing comment at the end, and obviously Chris showing up and being anti-Semitic and shit. Yeah, I mean it's just. I thought for a second Chris was maybe learning something. Absolutely not. Yeah. So yeah, episode part 28 will be out in 3 days. Yeah, make sure to subscribe to this channel. We're trying to get to 100 subs. Like the videos, like these Chris Chan reactions, and just disappointing, man. Just disappointing. We'll see what happens in the next episode. Probably Chris making the same mistakes over and over again. I hope the deal with the duel with Michael Snyder keeps going on, and that becomes more interesting because that is a very entertaining duel. And yeah, bye.